Hello students, let's study today chapter 5, the fundamental units of life of 9th standard science. Based on the demand of the students, now ma'am has started taking topics of 9th and 10th standard. I will try to cover your biology portions and as much as possible. Let's see which all portions of science I'll try to cover of 9th and 10th. So let's understand today the fundamental unit of life. So you know students, the fundamental unit of life is the cell. Okay. So cell is actually the structural and functional unit of life. Structural means basic structure is made out of cell. Like in a house, the basic structure of the house is made up of the bricks. Bricks form the basic structure. Same way, a cell forms the basic structure of a living organism. So, let's go to the definition. Structural and functional unit of every living organism capable of independent existence. A cell can stand on its own. So because of its independent existence, it's the basic structural and functional unit which can stand on its own. It has got its own independent existence. It basically does not depend upon anything else. That is the cell. Now come to discovery of cell. In discovery of cell, we have got different scientists. Let's go to them one by one. Like different scientists had discovered different things, and then we have come to the new cell theory. So we will study that today. So first was Robert Hooke in the year 1665 from the cork cell. Cork is like wood and it is used to cover the soda bottles, and generally in the olden times it was used, and it's very easy to cut. So Robert Hooke had used cork. He had cut it into thin slices and he had made a compound microscope by himself, and he observed that cork cell under that compound microscope, and then he gave the he told about that to the about his discovery to the world. So basic cell was discovered by, or a cell was discovered by, we can say, Robert Hooke. Then comes Anton von Leeuwenhoek, who survived from 1632 to 1723, and he had discovered the simple microscope. Robert Brown in 1831, he discovered nucleus, which is the we can say like brain of our body. It determines the functions of all the functions of the body. It is the control center. Same way, the nucleus is the control center of a cell, and it was discovered by Robert Brown, and that he discovered in the root cells of the orchid plant. Okay. Then cell theory. Cell theory was propounded by M.J. Scladen in 1838 along with Theodor Schwann in 1839. Actually, these worked separately, and then their theory was brought together, and that theory said that all living organisms are made up of, or that time they said all the plants and animals, they are made up of cells. Now come to electron microscope. Electron microscope was discovered by Knoll and Ruska. Knoll and Ruska discovered this electron microscope in the year 1932. We should say that it's not a discovery, actually it's an invention, because a microscope is invented, and this was invented in the year 1932 by Knoll and Ruska. And we are talking about this invention because it's a major invention, as once the electron microscope was discovered, then scientists were able to see the cell structure, means what are the various cell organelles, then functions of the various organelles, And inside nucleus, what happens about the chromosomes, DNA and all that was studied once the electron microscope was discovered. One more discovery you should know, that is protoplasm. Protoplasm, which forms the jelly-like structure inside the cell other than the nucleus. That is protoplasm, and that was discovered by Purkinje in the year 1839. Now these names you should remember, like basic names like this Robert Hooke, who discovered cell, Robert Brown, he discovered nucleus, then Anton von Leeuwenhoek, who discovered the simple microscope, Purkinje discovered the protoplasm. Then cell theory, first time cell theory was given by M.J. Sladen and Theodor Schwann, and the first cell electron microscope was discovered by Knoll and Ruska. Nucleus discovered by Robert Brown. All these things you should remember because these can be asked in your exams. Then students, based on these discoveries, various discoveries, a new cell theory was given by the scientists, according to which all living organisms are made up of cells. Then new cells, they are formed by the division of the old cells or already existing cells. When they divide, they form the new cells. Then cells are the chemical and metabolic units also, or all the cells have the same chemical and metabolic functions. Their functions are similar, chemical and metabolic functions. Metabolic functions like respiration is one metabolic function. So breakdown of energy occurs in the cell. So all the cells have similar chemical and metabolic functions. And cell is the structural and functional unit of all living beings. So all this was propounded in the new cell theory. So students, I hope you have understood about what is cell, who discovered cell, nucleus, protoplasm, simple microscope and all these things. Then cell theory, the old one and the new one. I hope you have understood all these concepts, and if you want more videos of this type, then you can subscribe to my Unique Learning channel, and then you press the subscribe button, then press the bell button or bell icon to get the notifications timely, and please put your remarks so that ma'am can provide you more and more videos related to your topics. So let's learn together. Happy learning.